These are very unique and crazy times. One thing I've learned recently is a proper way to wash my hands, but I'm going to continue that practice in the fish room because I think it could help prevent some cross-contamination from tank to tank when doing things such as water changes and tank maintenance and so forth. So according to the CDC, if we'll wet our hands first, turn the water off, then lather up well with soap, palms, back of hands, between fingers, under fingernails, and scrub our hands for 20 seconds. Then thoroughly rinse with clean water and dry our hands with a clean towel or air dry them. This is the proper technique. I'm practicing that now. I'm going to continue practicing it. And that's a learn I've had from these strange times that we're in. Lots of things have been affected, including the postponement of a major fish convention. Aquashella. I'm a participant of Aquashella. I've been to Aquashella Chicago, Aquashella Dallas. Pretty awesome gathering of fish nerds and fish heads like most of us. I love fish. I love to keep fish. I love to watch fish. I love to paint fish. And you probably have some of those interests in common with me. So if you were planning on going to Aquashella, it was a little bit of a disappointment, although very understandable and the right move, in my opinion. It's a little disappointing not to have a major aquarium show with such fun promised just around the corner. Anyway, that said, Aquashella is unique in that it combines the art of fish keeping, including making fish keeping art. So I've started doing this recently with some abstract minimalist paintings. I've got a few on the wall here. I've got a few on an Etsy page, riverlifeart at Etsy. And today I did something exciting. For the first time, I launched a Patreon page, riverlifeart on Patreon, with several tiers up to and including a tier that would allow you to receive one of these prints each month and have access to a video series on how to appreciate modern and contemporary art, which I was well into my adulthood before I learned that that was a thing. I mean, sometimes just the aesthetic glance, you kind of, oh, I get that, or I like that, or I don't. You can walk on by, but with some simple techniques, you can learn to engage a modern piece of art, and maybe it'll have a better opportunity of becoming your friend with a little bit of help. So that's what I've done in a series of videos offered on the Patreon page. And I'm seriously going to miss in the originally scheduled Dallas Aquashella, seeing all the artists and their art. Many of them are YouTube creators as well, so I can virtually follow along, but there's nothing like extending personal relationships and getting to actually see and purchase and compare their art while you're all under one roof. It's pretty amazing. But that's going to happen. Aquashella's been postponed until Halloween, the end of October. So the information is out there. Check out the website, aquashella.com. And I look forward to seeing all you guys out there at the October Aquashella in Dallas. And then hopefully we'll have an Aquashella before the Dallas in Chicago. Hopefully we'll have clear sailing to the Chicago Aquashella. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. So in the meantime, I'm making my own art. I'm trying to make do. I'm trying to learn some things. I'm trying to take a learn from this experience, the proper technique of washing my hands. I'm 50-something years old and thought it would be a good idea to maybe learn how to do that. And I'm glad that I did. I certainly wasn't washing my hands as well as I could. And so I'm passing that along to you. Maybe it's something you've taken for granted also, and this little tidbit of a PSA was helpful for you as well. And I do hope you'll check out the River Life art on Etsy. The 8.5 by 11s are available there, as well as a postcard. So there's something for everyone. But I am trying, here's the goal for the River Life YouTube channel. I'm trying to establish a community of art collectors that will deepen their sense of appreciation for nature by collecting and seeing art, seeing nature through my eyes, through a different perspective, and become more aware of the nature that's around us and the art that we derive from it. So I say that my art collection is endorsed by nature. I paint straight from the palette that beautiful natural creatures offer. And it's a different perspective. And it's a single perspective. You may like it, you may not. I hope you do. If you think you're not sure, but you'd like to, I've put up some video instruction on Patreon that might help you get there if you're interested in that kind of thing. We're going to get through all this. We're going to be fine. We're going to look after each other, care for each other, think about each other, and continue to upload content here on YouTube and other social medias so that we can stay in virtual touch. We may see an increase of volume of chat in our live streams. We're not able to get out and see as many people as we did in a normal or routine day. So these things that we already have in place that seemed mundane and would always be there, commonplace, now they have a little higher value, I think. So looking forward to participating in more of the community chat and more of the live streams. And with that in mind, the River Life YouTube channel is going to live stream more often. Typically, we have the River Life Community Tank live stream on Thursday night. I think we need to amplify that for the next little while. I think we need to have a couple of live streams each week at different times. A lot of people have altered schedules right now, so it opens up more available airtime for people to gather in a live stream. So we will be experimenting with some different times to do that. And in the meantime, it's an awesome time to relax with family, enjoy our tanks and our fish, our hobbies, and the things that we like to do, to share with others, to learn something, to play a game. I was at the store most recently and saw a mother with a buggy of board games. Oh yeah. Now it's a good time to go back to the board game. The old board game is the new game. It seems like electronic games rule the roost now. Electronic gaming is king. So anyway, several announcements rolled up into this little video and a public service announcement, and hopefully a voice of calm. I'm serious. We need to do what we need to do to stay healthy and stay safe, but calmly. No panic. We're here for each other. Let's reach out for each other and help each other help each other. And we can do that by just staying in touch, participating in some chats, learning some good fish information, some fun facts. And that said, I've got a live stream coming up titled, My Fish Went to Space. So it should be very exciting. We're going to get into talking about a fish species that's been to outer space. And just, it'll be a launching pad to continue the pun into some fishy conversation. And in the meantime, probably we'll catch up with how each other is doing and how it is where I am, how it is where you are, what we have in common, how we're dealing with our situation so we can pass along some lifestyle enrichment to one another. That's a bonus of having a community. There's a little bit of trust and a lot of safety in our numbers. So I look forward to seeing you guys in some live streams just around the corner. I've got some content planned as we just discussed. I do hope that you're safe and that you stay happy and that we are in touch. If you care to, you can check out the riverlifeart Etsy page and the brand new, just moments ago, I launched the Patreon, riverlifeart Patreon page with several different tiers of support available if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy. I hope you'll enjoy some of this art. I enjoy it. I get out there and paint starts flying. It's a lot of fun. Raises my level of energy. And I've filled up the studio here with art. Maybe I could give you a quick spin. I hope that wasn't so fast that you got nauseated. You may have seen a tank in the corner over there with the light out. That's the Oliver Knott Nanoscape with a little bit of algae going in there. So we're giving it a little downtime today on the light. And also beside the tank were some small pieces of art. We're going to start having some live art auctions, probably on Facebook, the riverlifeart Facebook page. If you haven't been over there, there's another group of people, you know, just kind of another facet of our hobby of fish keeping on riverlifeart Facebook page. And we're going to auction some small pieces of art, low price. No one's going to get rich. No one's going to go broke. We're just going to have some good community time while cultivating a culture of art collecting, building a community of art collectors directly associated with our tropical fish hobby. So that's what's going on over here at the River Life YouTube channel. Some things I wanted to share with you. I'm glad that I did. Thank you for watching this video. If you're not a subscriber to the River Life YouTube channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time we upload new content. If you know somebody who enjoys this type of content, go ahead and share it across your social media. That's how the channel grows. And I would appreciate that very much. Till the next time, why don't you get out there and see it, love it, and live it.